So, Democratic Congresswoman Rashida Tlaib decided to walk out of the State of the Union speech last night, along with several other Democrats. Now, she's quoted in this story that I'll link from The Hill as saying, the reason she walked out, what do you think it was? What did Trump say that was so offensive that she had to storm out? Can you even take a guess? Was it his America First attitude? Was it talking about good employment numbers? No, you know what it was? His mention of the name Brett Kavanaugh. I kid you not, as you can see in this article that I'll link below, Tlaib said that the fact that Kavanaugh was mentioned and he was credibly accused by a strong woman, Christine Blasey Ford, of sexual assault, made her basically sick to her stomach and she had to walk out. This is the insanity of the Democratic Party and the people that are running it. I talk about this all the time. I'm going to write a book, I think, called From Covington to Kavanaugh, about how those two situations for me showed that even though I wasn't traditionally voting Democrat, I could at least understand the idea of voting Democrat. Maybe you're just thinking, hey, I'm a pro-worker party. Hey, I don't like Donald Trump's character or something like that. Okay, fine. But after those two situations where they seek to eliminate due process and overturn the core value of our legal system in this country, that of innocent until proven guilty, it showed to me just how dangerous and insane the people running this party was. And don't be mistaken, it wasn't just Tlaib. It was all sorts of people that control the Democratic Party. Feinstein, Booker, Kamala Harris, etc. And Tlaib just shows how still vindictive, petty, and disgusting they are. Now, there are so many holes in Christine Blasey Ford's story that it's beyond belief. I've talked about them ad nauseum last year when the story was going. Now we know in addition that Christine Blasey Ford's own witness, the only witness she had, her best friend, says that the whole story was made up. And for saying that, Christine Blasey Ford's allies attacked this woman and threatened to out her and smear her in the public. Where's Rashida Tlaib's concern for that woman who was smeared for not going on with these false allegations against Brett Kavanaugh? And don't forget, Feinstein sat on these allegations for months, only to spring them at the last minute because they know that innuendo and rumor was the only chance they had of stopping Kavanaugh. This is exactly the playbook they'll use from here on forward. Mark my words, there will be women coming out of the woodworks that are Democrats saying, Trump assaulted me before the 2020 election as we get closer. It's absolutely disgusting, and look how they apply these double standards, right? Bob Menendez was accused of having sex with underage girls. Tlaib didn't get sick to her stomach and demand he be ousted. Keith Ellison was considered to be, or was accused credibly of attacking his girlfriend at the time. Unlike Christine Blasey Ford, she had specific dates, locations, police reports, contemporaneous witnesses. Yet where was Tlaib on that? Ellison won and is still a member of the Democrats as Attorney General of a state for the Democrats, yet Tlaib isn't demanding his ouster. It just goes to show how vindictive and insane they are. They wanted to ruin Kavanaugh's life, and they're still pushing it. The mere mention of his name means you walked out of the State of the Union. She ought to be ashamed of herself. But this is good. Let you see out there. Look, again, my channel isn't just for conservatives or Republicans. I'm trying to speak to people. When I talk about how bad the Democrats are, I'm not talking about you, my friends, or the average person or the normal American that's Democrat. I'm talking about the leadership. They will smear you in a moment's notice if they could do it to Kavanaugh. They want the world to be about, if you're a Democrat and you accuse someone, then that accusation has to be believed 100% and the person's life must be ruined that was accused. If a Democrat's accused, well, then we need due process and, it's a different story. Believe all women, but only if they're accusing Republicans or non-Democrats. If you're a legitimate Democrat out there, you should vote this leadership out immediately because your party is going to die. The average American will not put up with this garbage of innuendo and rumor and smears and lies. It's a disservice to the actual people that are victims of sexual assault. It's a disservice to those that are accused and the families that have to live through this hell like Kavanaugh did. And to bring it up a year later and walk out of the State of the Union over the mere mention of his name shows the absolute disgustingness of Tlaib and the people like her and the Democratic Party. Hey, if you like this video, please like and subscribe. I'll be putting more videos out in the State of the Union and other things today. I'll be doing a live stream Friday and maybe one on my friend, the Patriot Hour show tomorrow. Check out the description, please. It's very important. Try to follow me on DLive, follow me on Twitch, follow me on Twitter. All that's in the description. And please, I'd really appreciate your support if you can on Patreon or PayPal. But at the very most, could you please, if you can't support any of that, please just recommend me some other people. I'd really appreciate it. So thank you so much, everyone, and have a good one.